Okay. Another video, because it's seriously so much easier for me to do videos. If you can hear me over the construction though. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But I do. All the time. Every day. It's good stuff. It's my favorite thing to wake up to. Okay, so let me get out my list of things I was going to talk about. That's not it. I have too many lists on my computer. I literally have like 15 sticky notes of things that I need to do. Different lists. Where is my list? Oh my gosh, now I'm panicking. I can't talk about. Oh, here it is. Okay. I can't talk about my list. Okay. So, the first thing I want to talk about is that, okay, so I've been volunteering at this school, and I freaking love going. Like, these kids are the cutest things ever. And I'm starting to get all their names down. I feel bad because they always remember mine, but I never remember theirs. But they spell mine the strangest ways. So, I got 2 more cards today to add to my collection from a little boy named Nacho. His real name's Ignacio, but his nickname's Nacho. And a girl named Sophia. Okay, so this is what Nacho drew me. It is a bear with an apple, a banana, a cookie, cake, and a watermelon. But can you see how he spelled my name? Gupily. He came up, he was like, "What's your name again?" And I was like, "Haley." How did he get guppily? But, I mean, I appreciate it anyways. And this was Sophia. I love Haley. I love De Sophia Haley. It's good stuff, right? These kids throw around that love word too much. Eres la mejor amiga del mundo. I'm the best friend in the world. That's a lot of pressure on me. I need to reciprocate some of this. And I've got 2 more on the way. One kid, my favorite, oh my gosh, I shouldn't be playing favorites, but he's so freaking adorable. His name is Derek, and he's just, I don't know. I'm going to take my camera to class one day and take pictures of all these kids because they're just the cutest. And he's drawing me a picture of a Rolling Stones. It was really good. I was impressed. This guy's he's like 10 years old. He's already like doing album covers. And one kid, Miguel. So he was drawing, and I went up. I was like, "Oh, these are so good. Can you draw me one too?" And he was like, "Yeah. What do you want?" And I was like, he had lots of drawings of Kirby. I was like, "Oh, is that Kirby? Can I have a Kirby?" So he starts drawing. He's like, "Okay, do you want a Kirby with power or without power?" And I was like, "Always with power. Come on, Miguel." I don't know. It's just so funny how animated they get, and they freaking love me, and it's so fun. So fun. The girls just sit and play with my hair, and it's disgusting right now. I don't know if you can tell how greasy it is. It's real nasty. And I play Uno with them. And one really weird thing about Uno, though, is that they, didn't know that Uno is called Uno in the U.S., too. So every time they call the game One. Do you want to play One? And I was like, I've never played that before. And then, every time they have 1 card left, they'd be like, One. Even their teacher speaks really good English, Andrea, but she didn't know that Uno, they thought it was translated for Spanish, so that was pretty interesting. Okay, and, the kids, okay, so the kids are, super rich. They're always talking about how they're going to this fancy country club to go ice skating with all other rich kids and all this stuff. And so they're, constantly buying treats at school because they have this money that their parents give them. And so they're always giving me their candy. I'm I don't know if I'm allowed to accept it. But dude, I'm not going to say no to sugar. One of the girls asked me if I wanted a Snickers, and I was like, can I accept that? And, I looked over the teacher, and she wasn't paying attention, so I was like, yeah, I want that Snickers. I'm not going to turn that down. So, I don't know if it's okay, but it's their parents' money, so, it was worth it, too. That was a darn good Snickers. But one thing I'm, having a really hard time with these kids is, teaching them how to pronounce English. I didn't realize how difficult some English words are actually to say. Okay, one they had really hard time with was engine. That's a hard word to say if you don't know the language. and they can't say watched. That's such a weird word. W-A-T-C-H-E-D. Watched. Why do we have that? Why? I don't know. Like, the more I like try and teach this language, the more I realize how stupid it is. Like, nothing, like, Spanish is phonetically the same. I can read a like, even if I don't know what it means, I can read a word that's in Spanish because they all sound the same. I know what the letters mean, how they're gonna sound. Not like that in English at all. Like, I like try and teach these kids, like, it's kind of like this one, and they're like, but doesn't that make this sound in this word? I'm like, damn, you're right. So, like, I do not think I should be in this position because I don't know how to teach these kids this stupid language. It's so difficult. But, like, some beautiful things about the English language that they don't have in Spanish. There's, like, no translation for words like fluffy and squeaky, squishy, things like that. Those are brilliant words. They don't have words like that. Everything's just, like, suave. Like, there's this cheese here in Costa Rica that's extremely disgusting. It's like white and doesn't have any salt in it, is why apparently it tastes so weird. I mean, I'm getting used to it, so I'm starting to like it, but when I first had it, I thought it was gross. It's like, has no flavor, and it squeaks, like, against your teeth. Like, when you chew it, you can hear it squeaking. And I tried to tell that to my professor the other day. I was like, yeah, the squeaky cheese. And she was like, squeaky. There's no word for it in Spanish, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird thing. And then yesterday I had this other fruit, which I actually took a video of because it was too freaking weird. It's called, like, granadilla, I think. And it's, like, orange. And then you open it up. It's like you kind of have to peel it. You open it up. And on the inside, it's kind of like a pomegranate. But it's just seeds in, like, these tiny little balls, like, clear balls. They look like fish eggs. Like, when my mom gave it to me, I thought she would give me fish eggs. And I was like, I don't like seafood. I thought we knew this by now. And she was like, this fruit. I was like, what the heck? It literally looks like fish eggs, but it's like seeds, and it tastes kind of like a pomegranate. Like, it's kind of the same thing for them, but it's clear. So I don't know. It's just super weird, but it's seriously, like, one of the best fruits that I've ever had in my life. Though, like, I was eating those weird fish egg seeds. So good. It's, like, really sweet. It does kind of taste like pomegranate. Reminds me of it. But it's not red at all. It's completely clear. It's creepy. So many weird fruits down here. They're so good. All of them are so good. So tropical. Oh my gosh. How do I talk for this long? It's already 8 minutes long. Okay. I feel it. Alright. I'm gonna go. I'm going to Hako this weekend, which apparently is a really crappy beach. But there's some nice areas around it. So it's really, really cheap to stay in Hako because it's so gross. But then we take a taxi right up to those nice beaches. Beating the system right there. That's how we do it, us backpackers. Okay, anyways, I gotta go. Panama was awesome. Greatest trip of my life. I would love to go back. The Caribbean was so beautiful, just like they promised in the movies. It was amazing. I'll give anything to go back. Okay, bye everyone.